sharp knife slices through the belly of a mullet, and with skilled hands, the master swiftly extracts two golden, banana-shaped treasures. This is the legendary Mullet Roe, known as the soft gold of Taiwanese cuisine. It once gained massive popularity thanks to A Bite of China and was even auctioned at sky-high prices reaching thousands of US dollars. However, there is a tinge of regret in the process. Once the roe is removed, the mullet becomes practically worthless and is packed into foam boxes, sent off to seafood markets for secondary sales. Freshly extracted mullet roe is delicate and fragile. It must be handled with precision immediately, as even the slightest mistake can cause the soft membrane to rupture, instantly slashing its value. Experienced artisans barely breathe as they work, their careful movements as precise as performing heart surgery. After all, high-quality mullet roe fetches premium prices, and every tiny blood vessel on the membrane must be meticulously cleaned. This process demands extreme patience and refined skills. A little too much pressure, and the precious roe could turn into a defective product, losing hundreds of dollars in a blink. Once cleaned, the next step begins: salting and dehydration. First, coarse sea salt is poured into a basin and vigorously rubbed by hand until it becomes smooth and even. The roe is then placed into the basin and coated with a thick layer of salt. This salting process not only enhances the rich umami flavor of the mullet roe, but also ensures a deeper, more complex taste. Next, the salted roe is carefully arranged on wooden boards, stacked in an alternating pattern. Each stack consists of 10 boards, and finally, a 30-kilogram weight is placed on top, subjecting the roe to intense pressure. The goal is simple: to accelerate dehydration, solidify the texture, inhibit microbial growth, extend shelf life, and create that signature dense and sticky consistency. After 5 hours of dehydration, the surface of the roe begins to firm up. It is then rinsed with clean water to remove excess salt before being placed outdoors for a 4-day drying process under the combined effects of sunlight and wind. Before drying, there is one final crucial step: repairing any damaged roe. Any piece that suffered cracks during pressing is carefully patched using a spare membrane. This step is critical in determining whether the roe can be sold as a luxurious, high-end product. Afterward, the roe is covered with a delicate white gauze to prevent dust and insects from contaminating it. Another round of pressing ensures that the final product achieves a perfect shape and an alluring, glossy appearance. After 4 days, the refined mullet roe is finally unveiled. Its golden yolk glistens like top-grade amber, as if it carries a natural aristocratic glow. With a swift cut of scissors, the master removes the tough outer membrane and soaks the roe in white liquor for sterilization. Just looking at its vibrant color is enough to make food lovers crave it uncontrollably. Next, the master holds a blowtorch over the surface of the roe, lightly searing it. The moment the heat hits, an irresistible aroma fills the air. A thin layer of golden oil emerges, so fragrant that it immediately captivates the senses. The roasted mullet roe is dense and firm. With a single bite, its rich and chewy texture unfolds as the delicate oils slowly spread across the palate, delivering a wave of umami so intense it feels almost euphoric. Pairing it with fresh vegetables instantly elevates the flavors to an exhilarating level. And if accompanied by a strong glass of liquor, the experience becomes so divine it might just send you soaring into the clouds.